Hello, my name's Steve Rocky Regan. I'm the chairman of the Armed Forces Bikers, and I thought I'd put this message out to you for two specific reasons. One, because we're coming up to an important event this weekend where we remember those that have fallen in battle and on operational duties so that we can have the freedoms that we enjoy today. And I certainly, and I hope you will be, having a drink to remember that. But also, importantly, as a chairman of the Armed Forces Bikers, I want to draw your attention to the plight that we're in at the moment. Now, I'm not going to be negative about this and say that we're desperate or something, because we are literally a victim of our own successes. The fact is that we're not a big player like the Royal British Legion or Help for Heroes, who bring in millions of pounds and churn it out. They're great charities. We're a very small fry. We're dealing in thousands. But to put it in context, we have granted £40,000 within the last 3 months. Now, we usually put out around about £100,000 a year, but we're set to break that or smash it this year if we continue on this vein. And the problem with that is that we are not bringing in the funds as fast as we are actually granting them to veterans and their dependents in charitable need. Now, everybody is working very hard in the AFB to make sure that we're solvent and that we're doing that, but we're only a small organisation, so we really need our supporters too. So I'm putting this plea out to the forum, to members, to say, can we please get out there during the winter months and redouble our efforts? But I'm also saying that we have a donation button, which is, if you go to our website, armedforcesbikers.co.uk, and go to our grant updates page, you will find a donation button. And if you only put £2 or £3 in there, it will make a real difference. I've got a few initiatives myself to try and bring in more revenue, but I've got to be honest and say that we've got 2 grant managers and myself, as well as a board of trustees, and we are servicing grants at the rate of, we've got 7 cases each on the go at any one time, and we're getting 2 or 3 in a day. And some of them cost us as little as a couple of £100, but some of them go up to about £2,000 and a little over. And as you can, to make you aware that we've only got at the moment about £9,000. We've dropped drastically down because we have been servicing a lot of grants. The really good news is that the big players think that we're good because of the fact that we get veterans out of trouble at that crucial point where we can move very quickly, and the bigger players take a little bit of time to get their systems into place to help them, and they've got the big money. But that crucial point where somebody is vulnerable and could fall onto the streets or fall into debt, we can get that funding to them, be it give them training so that they can go and get a job or get them housed and off the streets. So that work is really important, no more important than any other charity, but we're that little cog in the wheel that's quite crucial, and I think that's being recognised. And all you people do such great work for us. But I'm just asking you, and I don't want to sound like Bob Geldof here saying give us your fucking money, but what I'm saying is we really do need your support now in these winter months to raise more funds. So there's 2 things that we've got to raise. One is we've got to raise a glass to those veterans that have given their lives and sacrificed themselves this weekend to make our freedoms, and 2, that we need to support those veterans who are in difficult times, and unfortunately we can only do that by bringing in funds. So that's it basically, and thank you for listening.